All right, so here's my Super Cub. It's all nice and cleaned up. Just washed it. Yeah, so I replaced the foot peg. Where's the old one? The old one over here. So that's the old one. So replace the foot peg. Wash it up. See what's what's scratched up, what's not. It's basically just a little wear and tear stuff here and there. It was really dirty before. Now it's surprisingly very clean. It looks almost brand new. It looks very new. Everything's still very shiny. The front end, and obviously, I haven't changed the fender yet, so I have a new fender here already. It took a couple weeks to get the fender in, but I got the new fender. I'm still waiting for my top cover here, because the top cover has this little thingamabob right here. So I'm gonna replace this as well. And I'm gonna replace the side blinkers, the left side, both front and rear. So everything looks good. So there's some scratches right here. No big deal. Right, little scratches down at the bottom right here. That's no big deal either. Well, actually, I didn't wash the engine. The engine is still dirty. Saw that. Front end still, everything still looks good. Still a little bit dirty here and there. Like this is like some bug splatter, some big bug splatters. I didn't have anything to scrub it off. I need to go to the store and get like a washing brush scrub to scrub that stuff off. Because a sponge can only do so much, right? Wheels, everything looks nice and clean. It's a little tiny scratch. This is I'm not sure what this is from. This is probably just from use. That's the thing with every scooter that I've ever had. The leg shield on the side here, usually along the side, it always gets a little scratched up. That's just from use. It does stick out, so things touch it, rub it, and stuff. Obviously, you don't see the mirrors because I have the stock mirrors. Those are pretty much new. Just like this exhaust, I just put the original exhaust back on, so that thing is like, it looks brand new, all shiny and clean. To say it just came off the showroom. This side, not really anything, any scratches. A little bit here. That's from, I don't know, one of the drops I had. So yes, everything looks good. I just need to take this license plate holder off of here and straighten it out and repaint this scratch right here. So I need to do that still. Here's the rear. I'm gonna replace this. See how much it wiggles? Which is something that's okay. It doesn't wiggle as much. All right, which is here. Very, very loose feeling. So front and rear, I actually have that in as well. That came with my front fender. Let's see. I think that's about it. So yeah, so Super Cub's looking good. Just a little wear and tear here and there, look at the engine case, my feet a little bit. I guess a little bit of rubbing for my feet. Same with right here, the heel of my shoe. Right here too, the heel of the shoe or the boot, a little bit. Just normal wear and tear. The bike has just under 14,000 miles. This side, not too much rubbing. It has this little ring to this cover, sort of a protection cover. I mean, they made it all shiny looking, so it looks ornate, but it's it's a protection cover. Yeah, so fantastic little bike. Let's look at the mileage. So this thing has, so just under 14,000 miles on the clock. So that's all the wear and tear that you see. That's pretty normal for that mileage. The more mileage you have, the more little wear and tear it'll have. But all that's pretty typical, pretty normal. So this is basically my commute bike to replace my Elite 110 that I had. So I sold the Elite 110 when I got this, so I used this for commuting. But now I have a now I'm actually replacing this with and actually the last 3 months, 4 months now, I have a Zero SR. I'm actually using that as a commute bike, so that from now on is gonna be my commute bike. So I'm probably gonna get rid of this one. I was thinking of traveling some more with this bike because this is a great travel bike because of the the rack capacity and all that stuff, and the big wheels is more comfortable, and it's a transmission unlike a scooter where it's a belt drive. And the chain drive is much better, much more durable, less problems. So yeah, so that's my little SuperCub. So yeah, so Cannonball didn't do much to it. Even the crash didn't do much to it. Little cosmetic things here and there. It held up really, really well. I mean, I don't know of any bike that you could crash at 60 miles an hour, or just under 60, somewhere between 55 and 60, and it holding up just good. There's no structural. I looked at everything. Everything is straight. The fork's straight. Everything is straight. So there's no structural. Nothing is structural. It's just little scratches here and there. A good thing is that it was a dirt road, a gravel dirt road, and not asphalt or concrete, or pavement. It was pavement. That probably would have been more damage. So that's a good thing about falling in dirt. It's not just softer on your body, but it's also softer on the bike as well. So yeah, so I just need to put the fender on, the turn signals, and wait for my my top cover right there, and it'll be good to go. Oh yeah, and paint the little license plate bracket, and it's good to go. Yeah, so that's it. I think that's about all I'm gonna show now. That's it as far as anything that was Cannonball related. All right, thanks for watching.